Hello students. How are you today? Great. I'm also well. Okay. Class. Class. Super class. Look at these pictures. What can you see? What is happening in the pictures? Please, write your answers in the chat box. Anana says she can see a man beating his wife. Excellent. Atiba says he can see a knife and a razor blade in somebody's hands. Great. Sorrows says he can see a girl crying because a man and a woman are circumcising her. Wow! You are very intelligent. Cohen says he can see a pestle and a grinding stone. Yes. Abanda says he can see a young girl whose breasts are pressed with a grinding stone and a pestle. Wonderful! You have given me correct answers. That's amazing. Who are the victims of the forms of violence in the pictures? Niba says a woman and some girls. That's perfect. Okay class. Today we are talking about violence against girls or women. I'd like you to match the pictures with the descriptions below. You have 3 minutes to do that. 1. Objects used to mutilate. 2. Breast ironing. 3. Man hitting his wife. Domestic violence. 4. Female genital mutilation. Okay, time's up. Let's do the correction. Class. What does the first picture describe? Ngono. Ngono says a man hitting his wife. Domestic violence. Class. Is that correct? Yes, it is. Give her a 10-finger wow. Nanga. What does picture B describe? Nanga says objects used to mutilate. Do you agree, class? Excellent. What about picture C? Yes. Ahmed says breast ironing. Is that correct, class? Thank you for trying, Ahmed. Yes, Lynn. Lynn says picture C describes female genital mutilation. Do we agree? Yes. Excellent, Lynn. And finally picture D describes. Ahmed, can you answer please? Ahmed says breast ironing. Is it correct, class? Okay. Clap for Ahmed. Great. Class. Super class. Repeat after me. Violence. Good. Female. Genital. Mutilation. Female genital mutilation. Female genital mutilation. Great. Breast. Ironing. Breast ironing. Excellent. Name other forms of violence against girls or women that you know. Tolo says early marriage. Awesome. Baba says forced marriage. Wonderful. Camden says marital rape. Excellent. Now I want you to choose one form of violence and say what you think of it. Write your answers in the chat box, please. You may express your opinions using any of these phrases: I think that, I feel that, I believe that, in my opinion, in my view. For example, I feel that some of these practices are unhygienic and unsafe. You have 3 minutes to write your answers. Class, 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 class. I want to get your opinions now. Manda says, in my view, men should not beat their wives. Great. Kinfax says, I think that female genital mutilation can lead to death. Excellent. So many good answers. You are very smart. Okay, class. Now we are going to sensitize people around the world about violence and discrimination against girls or women. Choose from the list below the best words to complete the messages you will use. One message will be posted on your Facebook timeline every day. Equal, girls, promiscuity, breast, violence, unhygienic, human, mutilation, education, punishment, forced marriage, practice. Work in pairs. You have 8 minutes to complete the messages. Time's up. Let's check our answers. Message 1. Pamela says, violence against girls and women is a human rights issue. Perfect. Message 2. Esme says, give girls an education. I like that. Message 3. Tam says, men and women are equal. Wonderful. Message 4. Bongo says, female genital mutilation does not prevent promiscuity. Good. Message 5. Congo says breast ironing is painful and unnecessary. I agree. Message 6. Bakary says, genital mutilation is an unhygienic and violent practice. Marvelous. Great. Class, 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 class. Now I would like you to answer this question. What are the reasons given by people who commit these acts of violence against girls or women? Do you agree with them? Choose one form of violence and write a paragraph about it. Send your answer as a message if you don't want the others to read it. It was a pleasure being with you. Goodbye.